way. Let's instead go into our next zone, Helm's Hold, for levels 30 to 34. And Helm's Hold has a really cool history in the game. It is all about where the I think it was like the insane asylum and also other places that where they would take care of people who needed curing, and named after the god Helm. And when the Spellplague hits, this place is at first sort of like, oh, we're all fine in here, and then you realize like a ton of people there have the Spellplague, and they're actually evil and causing trouble, and a number of adventures deal with it. So in this version of it, it's more about devils, and we find that the forces of Neverwinter are sort of mounting a siege against it, against the Asmodeus, which is another angle of what's going on in Neverwinter. There is a whole Asmodeus storyline, so that's brought in here, and we can. It's kind of fun. You can go up here and look from this very top spot, or we can just jump over it. But you come into this battlefield, literally blasted battlefield, that has like statues fallen and rifts in the ground, and then there are just tons of devils that are out here mounting more. And basically the city, which is over in this direction, is trying to protect this Helm's Hold area and figure out what's going on. So you can go around the outer environs, which are actually kind of neat. This is just not much there, but it gets prettier when you go in this other direction, and it's quite dangerous. So nothing attacks me because I'm still too high a level for them to care, which I appreciate the game does that, because I don't want to battle through everything. But you work your way through all these different areas. It's quite hard when you're low level. Like, there are a lot of foes here, and we're not going to cover every spot of this map, but you can see some really neat areas that exist, like this tower. So different quests will take you here for different reasons, and you find things, and you can, I think you can reclaim this sword and things like that. And shock troop devils, warlocks, kinds of things like that. Lots of tieflings. And you often, when you're doing the quests, you can sometimes go into this places. I don't think you actually went into this one in the game, but some of the others you do go inside. And as with Drowned Shore, where we saw that there was the Black Dagger Ruins and then the elemental evil version, there is an elemental evil version of this. If we quickly consult the map, you can see there's Helm's Hold and then also Reclamation Rock. And there are a couple of these zones. So you can, even though this zone is going away, we'll be able to see a version of it, just not this version. So you kind of lose this story. This is a sort of fun thing where, how do I get up there? My companion can, but you have to sort of, balance here and then jump across here. And then you can use the scrying stone to see the reflecting pool. And there's a fun quest that takes you here. I think you summon some sort of water creature. Wolf pack. We'll go visit that waterfall here. Pool of reflection. Very good stuff. Yeah, I forget what the quest is, but something about rising out of the water or elemental creature. You see how nice that looks. Like, really great. I love the details that the team took to design how these castles look, how these battlefields look. Swarms of imp everywhere, and look at that. It's just really, really cool looking. There are also some secret, well, not secret, but there are the sort of concealed entrances. I forget where. I think I have not gone far enough. I forget whether this goes all around or not. Yeah, this does go all around. But maybe we'll use the secret entrance when we get to it. You can see here's one place. Sometimes there are quests that take you into like crypts or other areas. Oh yeah, there's a whole camp here. Forgot about that. And there's my secret entrance over there. Blasted towers. Someone's getting their quests in. Yeah, there's some neat details. And it's amazing how big these zones are, which is neat. It gives it a real sense of scale. But it also, you know, I think this is some of the problems of these zones is that they're sort of bigger than they maybe need to be. It's gorgeous, right? But it's sort of more, you know, we did not really do a lot of questing in, you know, these immediate areas, but it just gives it a beautiful grand scale. I appreciate it. But it may be why these zones will be gone in just a few hours. Really pretty area over there. So this is one of the ways that you can enter the city. There's one or two secret entrances. Oh, this is not one of the ways, apparently. But it's very pretty. Oh yeah, this is cool. I thought this was another area that you go into during a quest, maybe. Really cool looking. Watcher's Forest. And throughout this game, you get, you know, lore tidbits as you're going through, which is really neat. I hope those stay in the game. There's a little sort of forward post here. You get some more quests here. We're going to go up this way. Though there are some sort of neighborhood areas you can investigate over there. And so I'm going to check my map here really quickly. So we're going to go this way and up. This takes us further into the keep, but we'll stop to pause and look at that cool view. So good. And yeah, another blind Ipsley. Really neat. So this takes us into the heart of it. If we look at the map, you can see how that's set up with two side areas, and then we're going into the inner keep, all devoted to Helm. And I think in this version, yeah, we cannot go into this version. As I said, there is an elemental evil version of it called Reclamation Rock. In that version, you can go into the hold, not just as part of the quest, but always. And in fact, several quests take you to that location. All right, that was. If you like what I do here, support my work. I write adventures, I write supplements. One of my most recent works is the Rules for Collaborative Campaign Creation, which you can see the image there on the right side. You can get that for free at alphastream.org by signing up to my mailing list. And you can also support all these other works that I've done on the DMs Guild, dmsguild.com. You can find the list of everything I've worked on, including for other folks, sold through them at alphastream.org, as well as my blog. Subscribe to get updates, including streaming efforts. Like I'm running I'm part of a Dune live stream currently, teaching how to play Dune. Really fun. So if you go to alphastream.org, you won't miss any of those updates. If you subscribe to YouTube, you'll get everything that I do for that channel.